Why are more seniors in America swapping steaks for salads and embracing a vegetarian lifestyle? It's not just a trend, it's a powerful choice that's transforming lives. Imagine starting your day with a vibrant bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and chia seeds, knowing this simple meal could boost your energy, protect your heart, and help preserve the planet for your grandchildren. That's the promise of vegetarianism, and it's gaining momentum among older adults across the US. Today, we're diving into 3 compelling reasons behind this shift: the science-backed health benefits, the environmental impact, and the ethical values that resonate deeply with seniors. Backed by research from top US experts, we'll uncover why this plant-based way of eating is more than just a diet, it's a path to a healthier, more meaningful life. Whether you're curious about going meat-free or just want to understand this growing movement, stick with us. These reasons might inspire you to rethink what's on your plate. Don't go anywhere, this journey could change the way you see food forever. Did you know a vegetarian diet could help you live longer and feel better every day? As we age, our bodies change, and so do our nutritional needs. For seniors, staying healthy means making smart food choices to combat common age-related issues like heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. A well-planned vegetarian diet can meet these needs while offering powerful protection against chronic diseases. Let's explore the science behind why more seniors are choosing this path. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the US, affecting millions of older adults. But research shows vegetarians have a significant edge. According to the American Heart Association, plant-based diets lower cholesterol and blood pressure, reducing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. A 2019 study in the Journal of Geriatric Cardiology found that older adults on vegetarian diets had a 25% lower risk of dying from heart disease compared to Mediterraneans. This is thanks to the high fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats in foods like fruits, vegetables, and nuts, which keep arteries clear and reduce inflammation. Diabetes is another major concern. With type 2 diabetes affecting over 30% of Americans over 65, per the CDC, vegetarian diets can help manage and even prevent this condition. The fiber in plant-based foods slows sugar absorption, stabilizing blood glucose levels. A 2020 study from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health showed vegetarians have a lower incidence of type 2 diabetes, partly due to their lower body mass index (BMI). For seniors, maintaining a healthy weight is key to avoiding complications like joint pain and mobility issues. Cancer risk also rises with age, but a vegetarian diet can offer protection. Red and processed meats are linked to higher rates of colon and prostate cancer, according to the American Cancer Society. In contrast, plant-based diets rich in phytochemicals and fiber reduce these risks. A 2018 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found vegetarians have a 15% lower risk of colon cancer, likely due to the protective compounds in vegetables and whole grains. What about protein? Many worry that cutting out meat means missing out on this essential nutrient, especially for seniors who need it to maintain muscle mass and prevent sarcopenia. The good news is that plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, chickpeas, nuts, and seeds are more than sufficient. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that seniors consuming plant proteins had better muscle retention than those relying on animal proteins. Dr. Walter Willett, a nutrition expert at Harvard, emphasizes, "A varied vegetarian diet can provide all the proteins seniors need without the saturated fats found in meat." Cognitive health is another area where vegetarianism shines. As we age, keeping our minds sharp is a priority. Diets high in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are linked to better brain function. A 2022 study in neurology found that plant-based diets reduce the risk of cognitive decline by 20% in older adults, thanks to antioxidants that combat oxidative stress. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in flax seeds and algae supplements, also support brain health, making them a must for vegetarian seniors. Energy levels are a common concern for older adults, and here too, vegetarianism delivers. Plant-based foods are easier to digest than meat, leading to less fatigue after meals. A 2020 report from MedicareAdvantage.com noted that seniors on vegetarian diets report higher energy levels, which can encourage daily exercise and an active lifestyle. However, a vegetarian diet requires planning to avoid deficiencies. Vitamin B12, primarily found in animal products, is critical for nerve function and energy. Seniors can get it from fortified foods like plant-based milk or supplements. Iron, calcium, and zinc are also important, but easily obtained from leafy greens, fortified cereals, and nuts. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics confirms that well-planned vegetarian diets are suitable for all ages, including seniors, when these nutrients are prioritized. How to start? Getting started is easier than you think. Try meatless Mondays to ease into it, or swap meat for beans in your favorite chili recipe. Focus on variety. Fill your plate with colorful vegetables, whole grains like quinoa, and protein-rich legumes. A sample breakfast might be oatmeal with almond milk, berries, and chia seeds, a nutrient-packed way to kickstart your day. Always consult a dietitian to ensure you're meeting your needs, especially if you have health conditions. Why it matters. A vegetarian diet isn't just about avoiding meat, it's about nourishing your body with foods that promote vitality. Imagine feeling lighter, more energized, and confident that you're reducing your risk of chronic diseases. As Dr. Frank Hu from Harvard notes, small dietary shifts like eating more plants can lead to big health gains. This is a powerful reason seniors are going vegetarian, but there's more to the story. Next, we'll explore how this choice helps the planet. What if your meals could help preserve the planet for future generations? The environmental impact, for many seniors, leaving a better world for their grandchildren, is a priority. The food we eat plays a huge role in environmental health, and meat production is a major driver of ecological damage. By choosing vegetarianism, seniors are making a tangible difference. Let's start with greenhouse gas emissions. Livestock farming accounts for 14.5% of global emissions, more than all transportation combined, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO. Beef is the worst offender, producing far more emissions per kilogram than any other food. A 2023 study in Nature Food found that plant-based diets cut emissions by up to 75%. Compared to meat-heavy diets, Yale E360. For seniors, this means every vegetarian meal is a step towards slowing climate change. Water usage is another critical issue. Producing 1 kilogram of beef requires 15,000 liters of water, while lentils need just 1,250 liters per the Water Footprint Network. In regions facing water scarcity, this difference is staggering. By choosing plant-based foods, seniors can help conserve water resources, ensuring there's enough for future generations. Land use is equally important. Livestock farming drives deforestation, as forests are cleared for grazing and feed crops. This destroys wildlife habitats and reduces the planet's ability to absorb carbon dioxide. The World Resources Institute estimates that shifting to plant-based diets could free up millions of acres of land. Preserving biodiversity and combating climate change, vegetarian diets require far less land, making them a sustainable choice. Then there's pollution. Animal agriculture contributes to water and air pollution through manure runoff and methane emissions. A 2022 study in Environmental Science and Technology found that plant-based diets reduce water pollution by 75% compared to meat-heavy diets. For seniors who value clean rivers and air, vegetarianism is a way to support environmental health. Practical steps. You don't need to go fully vegetarian overnight. Start by replacing one meat-based meal a week with a plant-based option, like a lentil soup or a quinoa salad. Choose local seasonal produce to minimize transportation emissions. Apps like Happy Cow can help you find vegetarian-friendly restaurants and products. Even small changes like cutting back on beef can have a big impact. Why it matters? Choosing vegetarianism is like planting a seed for a healthier planet. Each plant-based meal reduces your environmental footprint, helping ensure clean air, water, and land for your loved ones. As Dr. Dariush Mosaffarian from Tufts University says, dietary shifts toward plants are among the most effective ways to fight climate change. But there's another reason seniors are embracing this lifestyle, one that's deeply personal and tied to their values. What brings peace of mind to seniors who choose a vegetarian lifestyle? The ethical choice. For many seniors, vegetarianism is about more than health or the environment. It's about living in alignment with their values. As we age, we often reflect on the legacy we want to leave and the principles that guide us. Compassion and respect for all living beings are at the heart of ethical vegetarianism. Animal welfare is a major concern in the US, where factory farming dominates meat production. Over 70% of farm animals are raised in confined, often inhumane conditions, according to the ASPCA. They endure cramped spaces, lack of natural behaviors, and painful procedures without anesthesia. For seniors learning about these practices, the decision to go vegetarian is a way to say no to supporting such systems. A 2019 survey by the Pew Research Center found that 68% of Americans over 50 value compassion as a core principle. Vegetarianism allows seniors to live this value by reducing demand for factory-farmed meat. It's a choice that feels right for those who believe in kindness and fairness, offering a sense of peace, knowing no animals were harmed for their meals. But ethical vegetarianism goes beyond animal welfare. It's rooted in broader philosophies of non-violence and respect for life. Some seniors are inspired by spiritual traditions like Buddhism or Jainism, which emphasize ahimsa, non-harming. Others simply feel that reducing harm in a world full of suffering is a meaningful way to live. Dr. Neil Barnard, president of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, notes, a vegetarian diet reflects a commitment to compassion that resonates deeply with many. There's also a mental health benefit. Research in the Journal of Social Psychology 2020 shows that living according to one's values, like choosing a compassionate diet, boosts happiness and life satisfaction. For seniors who may face challenges like loneliness or loss, this sense of purpose can be profoundly uplifting. A vegetarian lifestyle offers a daily reminder that their choices matter. Getting started. Transitioning to vegetarianism doesn't mean giving up your favorite foods. Try plant-based versions of dishes you love, like a black bean burger or a vegetable stir-fry. Start with 1 or 2 meat-free days a week and explore resources like the documentary Forks Over Knives for inspiration. Join online communities or local vegetarian groups to connect with others on the same journey. Why it matters. Choosing vegetarianism is a way to live with integrity, knowing your meals reflect your values. It's about finding joy in choices that harm no one and uplift your spirit. For seniors, this alignment brings a sense of fulfillment that's hard to match. But how can you bring these benefits into your life? Let's wrap up with some inspiration. We've explored why more seniors in the US are turning to vegetarianism. And it's clear this choice is about so much more than food. It's about protecting your health, lowering your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and cancer, while boosting energy and mental clarity. It's about safeguarding the planet, cutting emissions, saving water, and preserving land for future generations. And it's about living with compassion, aligning your meals with values of kindness and respect for all life. The beauty of this trend is that it's never too late to start. Seniors across America are proving that small changes, like adding more plant-based meals, can lead to big rewards. Imagine sitting down to a colorful plate of roasted vegetables, lentils and quinoa, feeling vibrant and proud that your choices are making a difference. That's the vegetarian way of life, nourishing your body, mind, and soul. Ready to give it a try? Start small. Try a meatless Monday with a hearty vegetable soup or a chickpea salad. Explore new recipes, visit a local farmer's market, or check out Happy Cow for vegetarian-friendly spots near you. You don't have to go all in, just take one step and see how it feels. In our next video, we'll share 3 simple vegetarian recipes that are perfect for Senior Zs. Delicious and packed with nutrients. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. For now, try one plant-based meal this week and share your experience in the comments below. We'd love to hear how it goes. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and join us on this journey to a healthier, greener, and more compassionate life. Here's to thriving one bite at a time.